Yo, what's good? I'm back. Um, it's been a minute. I'm not gonna lie. It's been 2 weeks since my last video, and that's mainly because one, there hasn't been that many movies that I really genuinely want to see. So things are a little more spread out, and also because I've been posting a TikTok video every single day uh, for for this entire month, and I'm posting one today as well. So that's where I've been. But yeah, I'm sorry for being inactive on here on YouTube. But if you want more from me, check out my TikTok. I'll link it in the description down below. So make sure to check that out because I do daily uploads. But in terms of my YouTube, I'm gonna try to be more consistent. I feel like I've been doing nothing but movie reviews as of recently, and I'm gonna try to switch it up a little more. Try to do some just more different things. Get more creative, because again, I don't want to just be a movie review guy. I want to do everything and anything. I want my content to be, you know, you never know what you'll get with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start getting on that more. But as of right now, this is a movie review. So yesterday I got to see Caught Stealing. It was a special sneak preview, and I'm here to talk about it. I posted a TikTok about it. My out of theater reaction for it. So make sure to check out my TikTok. All right. And follow my Instagram as well. I'll link all that in the description of this video and every video to come in the future. So make sure to click on it. All right. But yeah, Caught Stealing. Now, based off the trailers, I was really excited for this movie. It seemed like it would be like crazy, wacky, fun. It stars Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz, and a few others. But I once I actually sat down and watched this movie, it ended up being like low-key dark at times, like low-key dark, like a little more serious than I had anticipated, which is fine. I don't mind that, but I feel like the trailers didn't do this movie justice. I feel like the trailers made it seem like it would be one way, when in reality it was a whole different thing. Like the tone of it. The trailers made it seem like it would be a crazy adventure, action, because it's about this guy. He gets caught up in some like drug shit with money. The big bads of this movie are Russians, Puerto Ricans. I'm half Puerto Rican, so that was cool. And Jewish people. One moment. Sorry about that. And Jewish people. Now, there's also a cop who is working with them. I think her name is Roman. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. But yeah, Austin Butler's, I think he played Hank. He plays Hank. Hank is this retired baseball player. He got into a car accident. He killed his friend in that said car accident. And he lives in the Lower East Side, and he's kind of he works at a bar. He's an alcoholic. He talks to his mom like every damn day to talk about baseball because she was his coach. And he's just kind of like, he doesn't face his shit, his demons of what happened to him. And Zoe Kravitz, I forgot what I forgot what her character's name is, so I'm just gonna call her by the actress's name, Zoe. She plays the love interest, and at first I thought she was gonna be like one of the main characters, like him and her were gonna be, tag teaming, but she gets killed. Not only that, but this dude Hank, everyone close to him, everyone that he like low-key cares about gets murdered in this movie, besides his mom and the cat, which belongs to one of his British friends who got him in this mess to begin with. His friend Russ. Now, when she died, I was like, whoa, shit, because I wasn't expecting it. I didn't think it would take, like, the second she died, I was like, okay, clearly this is gonna be more serious than I had anticipated. Uh, and honestly, throughout the whole movie, like, it's pretty dark. Like, the second she died, it just went downhill for this guy. Like, this dude Hank gets just traumatized left and right throughout this whole movie, watching everyone he loves get killed. A majority of the movie, he's getting either beat up, he's running, or he's just trying to figure out a way to get out of this situation. So all these people, Russ has their money stashed somewhere, and they're looking for him, and Hank ends up getting involved. He ends up getting, like, dragged into it, because Russ tells him to look after his cat, and then the Russians pull up, beat up Hank, put him in the hospital. He loses a kidney, and then a lot of shit happens after that. But honestly, throughout the whole movie, I'm just feeling bad for this guy, dude. Like, it is rough. And they even hurt the cat. Like, one of the Russian guys breaks one of the cat's arms. They don't show it, obviously, but, it's messed up, dude. It's messed up. But there is a lot of, like, comedy, like, sprinkled in there to, like, what's that word I'm looking for? Alleviate? I don't think I'm saying that right, but you know what I'm trying to say. To release some of that tension that's been going on throughout the movie. But the theater was packed, obviously. And they even had us fill out a little survey when the movie ended. And I had one of the, like, corner seats, like, literally at the end of the row. And there was this, I'm not going to get into that. But, yeah. This movie, overall, I would say I had a good time. If you go see this movie, just expect it to be a little more serious than you might had anticipated. There is still comedy. There's a lot of crazy, wacky moments that do happen throughout this movie. But it is pretty deep at times. And this story is just about Hank, like, getting his shit together and handling his business. And in the end, all the bad guys end up dead. The Jewish people, they were the ones who killed his girl. So they're the last to die. And at first they kind of play them up to be, like, maybe they'll let him go, and maybe they'll be, the, like, anti-heroes or, anti-villains. But nah, he just straight up kills them, which I do appreciate, because I didn't want them to live anyways. Like, it wouldn't have made sense for them to get away scot-free, you know what I'm saying? And one of the Jewish guys was played by Liev Schreiber. I hope I'm saying his name right, but Cotton Weary from Scream 2, 1, 2, and 3. So, I was excited about that, to see him. But yeah, they end up dying. The cop dies. The cop is, like, the main antagonist, really. Like, she's like the main focal point, and she's a piece of shit. She is a piece of shit, and I'm glad that she got killed. Word. The Russians, the little one, he was a ball of energy, bro. He was a crazy little fucker. But he ends up getting knocked out. So there's that. And then the taller Russian dude gets shot up by Russ. And then the Puerto Rican, played by Bad Bunny, gets shot in the head by the cop. So there's that. In the end, Hank, he takes the money, goes to Tulum, Mexico. It's in the state of Quintana Roo, and the capital of Quintana Roo is Chetumal. And also Cancun is also in the state of Quintana Roo in Mexico. Word. And it's, like, southeast of Mexico, like, at the bottom. So yeah, little sprinkle of geography there. But yeah, him and the cat go to Tulum. He faced his demons. He's done drinking, because he literally can't. He'll die. He's done with baseball. He sends his mom some money. She was played by some famous woman. I think the girl from Jurassic Park. maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. It looked like her, but it might not have been. Um, and him and the cat live happily ever after in Tulum. He looks off into the ocean and they get along. And the thing is, the cat is like a biter, but it doesn't bite Hank. So they're meant to be. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Overall, I had a good time. I haven't been to the movies in quite a while since the double feature. So that's really good. And Thursday, I'm seeing another movie. I'm not going to spoil it, but I am very excited because I have already seen this movie in theaters back in 2022 in IMAX, and that was the first time I ever went to the IMAX in Lincoln Square 13. So if you know, you know. But I'll post that video Friday, and then I have one more movie left for August, and it's a live Q&A. And then we go off into September. And honestly, the biggest thing I'm excited for in September is Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba to the Infinity Castle. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. But I'm hyped for that, for Demon Slayer for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be more active on YouTube, post some other things, some vlogs maybe, because I don't want to be put in a box. Sometimes I want to make reviews, sometimes I might do vlogs, sometimes I might react to shit, commentate on shit, anything and everything. That's who I want to be. So yeah, man, that's about it. This has been my review for Caught Stealing. It was solid. I had a good time. Check out my TikTok and follow me on Instagram. Word. Sorry for being so inactive, but I'm back now. Word. That's it. I'm the Hero Light Legend, Tyree Figueroa, signing out. Peace.